What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about the LC10 SMG. Now, I'm only going to compare it to the other SMGs. I'm not going to compare it to any, the current Skykovs or FFAR. I'm not going to compare it to them because they're going to get nerfed. I just want to compare it to the other SMGs only. So, with that being said, you may be thinking, yeah, there's other guns that have better time to kill, so why should I use it? The Mac, the Bullfrog even has better time to kill, the MP5. Yes, they do, but it's the versatility of the LC10 is the part that I love, and other things. For example, I absolutely love the handling on the LC10. It is so fast. You move so fast. The sprint to fire time's fast. The hip fire is awesome, which I'm a hip fire shooter. Up close, I love good hip fire on my SMGs and my close range guns. So, like I said, the handling's awesome, and the other versatility is that it shoots really far for an SMG, which adds to its versatility, and its recoil is awesome. I've had some of my best gameplay with this gun, especially for up close. I've smoked people with the FFAR. I've smoked people that have the Mac, because this thing is just so fast and it's just so pinpoint. I'm hitting more shots than them, and I'm shooting first, and I'm hitting the first few shots before they even shoot me because it's so fast to start shooting with it. So, long story short, my rant is you should give this thing a try and see if you like it. Most SMGs that I use, I'm only comfortable using them, especially the way I kit them, 20 meters. But with this gun, the way I kit it, I even kit it to close range engagements, and I try to kit it basically as fast as possible and hip fire. I'm still comfortable shooting this gun up to 30 meters, so that's an extra 10 meters, and I value that versatility. But other than that, if you find this video helpful in any way, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. But let's go and get into the attachment part. Alright, so before I talk about attachments individually, this is how I build my the LC10, because I like to be super aggressive. I like to be in people's faces. I like to be up real close, and like I mentioned earlier, I love hip fire, so I love like doing jump shots into hip fire, then ADSing, or like slide shots. I just like to play really fast, get in people's faces, and melt them and take them down as fast as possible. So just kind of keep that in mind. So with the muzzle, of course, agency suppressor, that one's a must. It's going to give you a sound suppression. It's going to help with the vertical recoil, which is a bonus. The bullet velocity, the SMGs don't have very much bullet velocity, so that one helps out a lot. And it's going to give you a few extra meters with the effective damage range. It only gives you 10%, so it's going to give you like 2 extra meters roughly. Like I said, I love hipfire, so I gotta have the best hipfire attachment on here. It's going to be the 5 milliwatt laser here, and then to add even better hipfire, I put on the bruiser grip as well. It's going to help with your movement speed, which is a added bonus, but I'm mainly using it to help with the increased hipfire. So with that being said, yes, I do have on the combat stock, and it's going to hurt my hipfire a little bit, but I'm still at a net positive because I still have on the 5 milliwatt and the bruiser grip, so I'm still at a way net positive on my hip fire. But this will hurt a little bit, but I need that versatility because I'm not always hip firing every single engagement. So this one's going to help mainly with my strafing left to right shooting. So that kind of adds into the versatility of the close range engagements. Even when I stretch it out 20, 30 meters with this gun, like I said, I'm comfortable using this one up to 30 meters. Past that, I'll switch to my primary. But this helps with that strafing left to right when I need to utilize that. So I think that's really important to put this attachment on as well. So I'm strafing fast, and I'm not net positive with my hip fire. So 2 huge bonuses there on movement wise. And then as far as ammunition, just go with the standard 55 round. I don't think the 52 fast mag is worth it. It slows down your ADS. I value my ADS more than reloading barely faster, and plus you get additional 3 shots, right? So a little added bonus there, but I value my ADS more, so I just go with the standard 55 round there. So if you want to play super fast, really excels within that 15 meters and less with the hip fire and the fast strafing speed. But bare bones, just this gun, according to True Game Data, which is a pretty good source, really reliable source. They do a really good job there. I've been following them since they've got their website up and going. Just according to them, bare bones, this gun before damage drop off, just bare bones, is 20 meters, which is really far for an SMG. Most SMGs, bare bones, their damage drop off is between like 10 to 15 meters, roughly, for most of them. At least the vast majority of good ones that people use. So that's really good, 20 meters, and then you're adding the HC suppressor, so roughly around 22 meters before damage drop off. So that's pretty good. But, I mean, you can tweak this a little bit, but if you want to try playing really fast, in your face type of play, this is definitely the way to go. Give it a try. But if you want to kind of mix it up, a lot of people put a barrel on. So if you're not a hip fire person, you can take off like the laser sight. You can put on, most people will use the reinforced heavy or the task force. So definitely your call what you want to use there. Definitely can't go wrong with either of them too. If you want even more pinpoint recoil, I know a lot of people still even use the field agent grip with their SMGs. So yeah, you can mix and match stuff, take some stuff off, but if you're not a hip fire person, definitely tweak the laser sight or the underbarrel, and you can add more range and better recoil. So definitely your call there. But other than that, give this one a try. It's a beast. Alright, so a rating for the LC10. A lot of you may not agree with me, but for me personally, in the SMG group, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I like it just as much as the Mac, if not more right now, just because you can use it in a lot of different ways. But as far as statistic-wise, I mean, it's still better than the bad SMGs. As far as time to kill, it's still the LC10 still has a better time to kill than like the Bison, the Striker, the Milano. It's still better than them. It's just a little bit slower than like the Mac and the MP5 and the Bullfrog. It's just a little bit slower. But as far as statistics, I think statistics is really important in a gun. Obviously, statistics in the analytical side, but I also think the eye test is important too. With this gun, the statistics are pretty good. It's just really versatile, and then as far as the eye test, it feels really good when I use this gun. I think when those two mesh, I think then you should use the gun. Statistic wise, if a gun could be amazing statistical wise, but if you can't use the gun very well and maximize its potential, then what's the point of using it? So I think both have to work. So with that being said, this gun, with its handling being so fast and it's so pinpoint accurate, vast majority of time, if you get the bullets in somebody first, even if they're using a Mac or an FFAR, if you get the bullets in them first, you're going to win the gunfight. And that's how it is with this gun and the current build that I have. I'm always getting the bullets in first, and even if they're using something that has a better time to kill, I'm still going to beat them because I got the bullets in first. So in a separate video, I'm going to have gameplay of the LC10. Definitely check it out. See how I use the gun and see how I utilize it against the enemy. And just let me know what you guys end up thinking of the LC10 and give this build a try. Alright guys, that sums up the LC10. Make sure to check out that gameplay video and also make sure to port her up. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.